Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location. Same kind and caring faces and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. Got Grady Remensnyder. I forgot to ask him how he pronounces his last name. Let's say Ryman Schneider. How about that? I hope that's close. Grady, I hope I'm getting your last name at least halfway close there. So he's back at the studio tonight helping me out. That's nice for the first volleyball game of the year. Knocked a little rust off with somebody back in the studio helping me out. So we get ready to go here this evening between the Overton Eagles, Cambridge Trojans. We're about 2 minutes away from that. Let's go ahead and bring you the starting lineups before the national anthem here this evening. For the Eagles, now they're going to start two different lineups depending on whether they serve, receive, or serve first. So we're going to give you a couple of extra players tonight. Number 2, junior Bradlyn Florell. Number 4, sophomore Kayla Elfgren. Number 7 is a junior Neva. Trojans not as deep as they were last year. They had a pretty good bench last season with Emery Tomlin coming off of it. You lost seniors Bailey Allmeyer, Jalen Kent, Brylyn Springer, and Leah Downer. Of course, they lost Leah about halfway through the season. Would have liked to see what would have happened if they kept her during the state tournament. She was able to come back about halfway through the basketball season. Got to play a little bit of basketball, but that ankle just never really healed for her all season, all of her senior year last year. Boy, I hate to see a player go out like that. Leah was just a tough competitor. Now you got Aaron Johnson battling that knee injury. So, national anthem, you're ready to start. Let's take a break. We'll be back here in 1 minute on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Wow, that was a very good rendition there by Cambridge Choir. As they got ready to go, part of the choir, there's some volleyball players, cheerleaders, and just students out there. A couple of football players even joined in on that one. Good job there. Greatest song in the world for the greatest country in the world, our country's national anthem. We get ready tonight. The Trojans are on the left side of the net. The Overton Eagles on the right side here. I don't think they're going to switch sides. Ever since COVID came around, they have not been doing that. So we'll probably see that be the way it is the entire night. For the Eagles, their head coach is Haley Ryan, and assistant coaches Allison Robinson and Gabrielle Renderos. And for the Trojans, head coach Lauren Carpenter, assistant coach Ramey Albers, and a volunteer assistant Danae Williams for the Trojans this season. We're doing the starting lineups right here. And the Trojans look pretty good in the JV game. The Eagles did sweep them, but it was 25-23, 26-24. So a couple of great matches there in the JV match. So getting ready to go here. As we said, the Trojans on the left side and the Eagles on the right side. I did not see the coin flip to see who was going to serve first. As we get ready to go here this evening. So it will be, it looks like the Eagles serving first. They're 7-1 on the season. Their only loss right now is to SEM. That what happened on Tuesday night as a split a triangle. It will be the Eagles serving first. It is number 13, Ellie McCarter, back to serve for the Eagles. Brings it across. It's picked up by Jocelyn Holtz. Up to Mallory Springer. Sets it up. Holtz comes back across right in the middle. Don't hole. Nice diving dig by the Eagles. They set it up. Trying to get it over. Blocked back over by Jocelyn Holtz. That was number 7. Neva Sauer trying to go for the kill, but Jocelyn Holtz with the block, and the Trojans lead it 1-0. So right off the bat they go, and now Jocelyn Holtz back to serve. So Holtz to serve here for the Trojans. Brings it across. It's picked up by Daisy Ryan up to number 4. That is Elfgren. They bring it across. It's picked up by the Trojans. Springer with the set. Far side looking for Cubic. Comes cross court. Dug out there by the libero for the Eagles. And now they bring it back across. And it's going to be down off the hands of the Trojans. It is number 12, Daisy Ryan, with the kill right there. Good into the match now for the Trojans, and I'm trying to see who's serving here. It is number 4, Kayla Elfgren. She goes back row. Jocelyn Holtz up to Mallory Springer, sets it up. Far side, Cubic. Going to come back row, dug out by the Eagles. And it's set up. And this is number 12, Daisy Ryan. She's going to bring it across. Dug out nicely by Jocelyn Holtz. Set it back up. Elizabeth Cubic back row. Bad pass. They're going to dig it out, and they're going to dig it across. Free ball for the Trojans. They set it up. Mallory Springer near side. Far side over for Cubic. She comes cross court. Dug out there nicely by the libero for the Eagles. And they got to bump it back across on the third hit again. Springer sets it up, middle of the floor. This is Taylor. Back row. Just long. Just missed an attack error there by the Trojans. The Eagles go up 2-1. So Elfgren to serve once again for the Eagles. Far side of the floor, right side of the net, brings it across. It's dug out in the back row by Gooden. Mallory Springer sets it up. Cubic's going to have to bump it across. Free ball for the Eagles. They set it up. Elfgren set it up. It's being pushed across and into the don't hole, but no, they're going to say she got into the net. So a point here. That was number 12, Ryan, getting into the net right there. And it is a point for the Trojans. We're all tied up. An attack error right there on the Eagles. Cubic to serve. Back row it comes. That is your libero, Savari. Set it up. And it's into the net. An attack error once again on the Eagles. Number 8, Halen Hughes, the freshman, hits it into the net. Trojans have their second lead of the night. And Cubic continues to serve. 3-2 Trojans. Cubic brings it across. Back row. It's picked up by number 8, Hughes. Set it up, and Hughes brings it across. Back row picked up by Jocelyn Holtz up to Springer. Far side. This is Brooklyn Holtz. Back row got the kill. Brooklyn Holtz with the Trojans' first kill of the night. Trojans are up 4-2. So Elizabeth Kubik to serve once again. She's got 3 serves, 2 points off those serves right now. And it's brought over. Jocelyn Holtz sets it up. Mallory Springer back to Jocelyn Holtz down the line on the far side. Dug out nicely by Elfgren on the dive. Daisy Ryan will bring it across for the Eagles. And she's got the kill. Her second of the night. They thought it was going to go out, but it hit the line over there. Line judge calling that one in. We're 4-3 Trojans, and Daisy Ryan back to serve. And it's dug out by Jocelyn Holtz off her knees. Mallory Springer, far side. Brooklyn Holtz will bring it across. That's Jocelyn Holtz setting that one up. And it's brought back across. Mallory Springer with a nice dig. Gooden sets it up far side. This is going to be Brooklyn Holtz bringing it across. And they can't quite get it down. Joust at the net. Picked up nicely by the Trojans. Mallory Springer, far side. Holtz again. Brooklyn Holtz can't quite get it down in the donut hole. It's dug out nicely by Sauer. And the Eagles bring it back across. Kubik in the back row digs it out. Mallory Springer over to Holtz. And it's tipped at the net. Blocked. Trojans bring it back across, free ball for the Eagles. They're setting it up. This is number 15 taking it across Hughes, Grayson Hughes, and this is Jocelyn Holtz back over too long, and it's going to be tied up at 4 now. Second attack error by the Trojans, both teams with 2, and we're tied up at 4 apiece. Ryan tips the net and crawls across. She's got an ace, the first ace of the night, and I tell you what, that was all pure luck right there for the Eagles, as that one just barely crawled across. Nobody could get there on that one. Daisy Ryan to serve once again. Overhand power serve, back row, off the hands of Jocelyn Holtz, Jocelyn Holtz, and it's another ace for Ryan, her second in a row, and the Eagles now lead at 6-4. Up by 2 and serving Daisy Ryan. Brings it across, is picked up by Kubik. Bad pass, and it's going to be out. It's going to be another ace. 3 aces in a row for Daisy Ryan. And Coach Carpenter said that's the problem that the Trojans have had. Once they make a mistake, they can't mentally, they got to get tougher to not let one mistake turn into 10. Kubik with the pass up to Mallory Springer. She's going to bring it across. Nicely dug out on a dive by Daisy Ryan. And Elfgren brings it across, dug out by Jocelyn Holtz. Springer, far side. Brooklyn Holtz goes tipped and out, and it's going to be a point for the Trojans on the kill by Brooklyn Holtz, her second kill of the night. And I'm getting the Holtz girls confused. I'm sorry about that. That was Brooklyn Holtz with the kill. Mallory Springer back to serve for the Trojans. 7-5 your score. Eagles up by 2. Trojans serving. Mallory Springer, middle of the floor, left side of the net. Brings it across. Tipped at the net and got an ace. Trojans get a little luck going their way as that one tipped at the net. And then off the Eagles and down on the floor. Point on the ace for the Trojans, 7-6. Not as loud as the 3 matches. Number. Now Gooden is serving for the Trojans. Savari set it up. Elfgren back over to Grayson Hughes. Tipped at the net, kept alive. They're going to bring it across. Aaron Johnson. Is it down? No, Daisy Ryan dug it out. They set it up, pushed across, free ball Trojans. Set it up, far side. Brooklyn Holtz hammers it. Brooklyn Holtz with some power right there. Her third kill. We're tied at 8. So Gooden still serving here for the Trojans. Brings it across. Daisy Ryan up to Elfgren, setting it up. Near side, taken across by Florell, and it's going to be a kill right there by Florell as their overpass comes back out of bounds. 9-8 in favor of the Eagles. Back to serve is number 8, Halen Hughes, the freshman. Hughes tips the net, picked up by Kubik. Brooklyn Holtz over the far side. Jocelyn Holtz will bring it over. They set it back up. Tried to set it up for Grayson Hughes. It goes out off the hands, and it's going to be a kill for Grayson Hughes. Number 15 on the kill, her first of the night, 10-8 now in favor of the Eagles. Eagles serving, this is number 8, Halen Hughes. Tipped the net, kicked up by Kubik off her knees, up to Mallory Springer, far side. Jocelyn Holtz, goes down the lines, dug out by the Eagles. Picked back up by the Trojans. Springer setting it up, middle of the floor. Jocelyn Holtz brings it across again. They set it up, it's going to be pushed across, free ball now for the Trojans. Gooden with the bad pass, but Springer digs it out. Here's Brooklyn Holtz, can't quite get the kill down. Dug out nicely by the Eagles. Grayson Hughes to the back row, Kubik's there. Mallory Springer, butt set, going to come across. Johnson off her knees, brings it across. That's got to be tough on that sore knee. Right here is blocked. Aaron Johnson blocks, but the Eagles save it. Getting ready to go. Grayson Hughes can't get it across. It's an attack error into the net by Grayson Hughes. 10-9. Eagles lead it by 1, but back to serve is Brooklyn Holtz for the tie. Opening set here in Cambridge, the Overton Eagles, Cambridge Trojans. Rematch of last year's state final. 10-9, Eagles lead it, and they bring it across. Brooklyn Holtz. And it's Elfgren, set it up. Grayson Hughes goes across. Nice dig out there by Springer. And Aaron Johnson, her first kill of the season. Bad leg and all, got up, powered it down in the donut hole. Tied up at 10. Brooklyn Holtz to serve, tied up at 10. Trojans looking pretty good right here. Brings it across. It is Swavari. Up to Elfgren, setting it up. Grayson Hughes tips it across. Got the kill. Little tip that time. And Grayson Hughes gets her second kill of the night. She'll go back to serve. 11-10 Eagles. Right here. Hughes brings it across. Dug out by Brooklyn Holtz. Mallory Springer setting it up. Nice set up to Kubik. Tipped across. Daisy Ryan now with the kill attempt. Got it in the back row. Nobody home for Daisy Ryan. Her third kill of the night. She's got 3 kills, 3 aces now. And the Eagles go up by 2, 12-10. Hughes serving off the right side of the net for the Eagles in their blue uniforms, white numbers. Brings it across. Jocelyn Holtz up to Mallory Springer. Kubik comes down the lines, picked up there by Hughes. They set it up, and they tried to bring it across, but the overpass came back across, and then it's into the net. Florell had the kill attempt, and now Aaron Johnson will go back to serve. 12-11. Trojans trail it by 1. Johnson back to serve for the black and orange. Far side of the floor, left side of the net. Brings it across. Silvari digs it out. Elfgren set it up. Ryan pushes over left-handed. Nice dig out by Brooklyn Holtz. Here's Kubik off the Mallory Springer set. Can't get it down. They set it back up in the middle of the floor. Daisy Ryan nicely dug out by Brooklyn Holtz. Kubik far side, comes cross court and just missed. Attack error number 3 on the Trojans. Both teams with 3, and it's 13-11. Eagles by 2. Silvari goes out of the match, and in comes Neva Sauer for the Eagles. And in to serve is also number 13, Ellie McCarter. McCarter brings it across, and a dive right in front of it. It's an ace as Jocelyn Holtz couldn't quite get to that. McCarter with her first ace, and now the Eagles with a 3-point lead, 14-11. McCarter, middle of the floor, brings it across. Gooden digs it out. Joust at the net, and it's going to be won by the Eagles. Daisy Ryan with another kill. Timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. Back in 30 seconds on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Grady Rimmensnyder. He hasn't yelled at me during the break, so I might be getting it close to being right. So, McCarter back to serve once again for the Eagles. A 4-point lead for the Eagles, 15-11. Opening set, best of 5. McCarter brings it across, and Brooklyn Holtz can't handle it. Or excuse me, Jocelyn Holtz, and it's going to be another ace for McCarter, her second. Now the Eagles start to pull away, now 16-11. See if the Trojans can get back in this. A lot of energy in the gym off this first set. Here's Jocelyn Holtz setting it up for Mallory Springer. Joust at the net, and it's down. Sauer with the kill for the Eagles, and they're up by 6, 17-11. Just a little bit of an overpass right there. Mallory Springer tried to help it go across, but Sauer was waiting for it. McCarter brings it across. Brooklyn Holtz setting it up. Back to Jocelyn, and can't get it down. The libero brings it across. That's Savari. Here's Mallory Springer setting it up middle of the floor. Jocelyn Holtz got it. Jocelyn Holtz with her first kill tonight. 17-12. McCarter will go out, and in comes number 2, Braylon Florell, the junior for the Eagles. Back to serve is Jocelyn Holtz. 17-12 your score. Jocelyn brings it across. Back row, Savari. Up to Elfgren, setting it up. That is number 7 bringing it across. That's Sauer. Far side, Kubik trying to get it back across. It is blocked. Gets it back up. Here's Mallory Springer with the surprise attack. Can't get it down. Daisy Ryan goes cross court, picked up nicely by Brooklyn Holtz. Springer set it up for Kubik, tip, and brought down to the Eagles. Here's Daisy Ryan, pushing back across once again, but Brooklyn Holtz digs it out. Or Jocelyn Holtz, excuse me. Kubik takes it to the back row, and a bad pass, and now it's going to be a point on the attack here for the Trojans. That one goes into the net. 17-13, Trojans back within 4. And Brooklyn Holtz, and a nice diving dig by the Eagles right there. That joust at the net. This one, the Eagles bring it back across. Great play now, a miscommunication by the Trojans, and it goes down. They thought they had the point right there. The Eagles did a good job of getting that one across. They'll get a free point there. 17-14, a 3-point lead now for the Eagles after the Trojans had cut it to 2. Back to serve is Elfgren. Brings it across. Off the knees is Jocelyn Holtz. Far side, Kubik. Brings it across, dug out by Savari. Set it up. Here's Daisy Ryan. Back row, missed, and it's out wide. An attack error. 5th one on the Eagles, and it's now 17-15. Kubik brings it across. Set it up, and it's going to be Daisy Ryan into the net. And they say now 18-15. It was 17-14 at one time, and then they made it 18. Kubik brings it across, and it's taken to the back row. Jocelyn Holtz, they're going to say it hit the antenna. So another attack here. So we get ready to go here. Kubik now. The Trojans back within 2, 18-16. And a bad communication, but they pick it up. This is Florell bringing it across. Springer setting it up far side. Jocelyn Holtz dips it across and got her. Excuse me, that's Brooklyn Holtz with her 4th kill. 18-17, Trojans within 1. Kubik serving for the tie here, set number 1. 18-17 your score. Kubik brings it across. Back row, Savari. Bad pass goes backwards. It's picked up by Florell. It'll be banked across by number 8, Hughes. They set it up. Trojans do. This is Brooklyn Holtz. Back row long. And Coach Carpenter wanted to reach across the net on that and not going to get the call here. They set it up. Hughes takes it across. Here's Gooden setting it up. Brooklyn Holtz brings it across. Bad pass is dug out by Ryan. And the Eagles push it back across. That was Sauer. Mallory Springer, far side. Brooklyn Holtz comes across. Gordon got it. Brooklyn Holtz with the kill, her fifth. 2018, Trojans back within 2. Aaron Johnson back into the match. Chloe Goodwin got, of course, Johnson just playing front row with that knee injury. And then serving. Mallory Springer brings it across. Back row dug out by Ryan. And Noah Elfgren can't get it. She trips over her own player right there. And it's going to be a point for the Trojans. So Springer with the chance to tie it up here now. 2019, Mallory Springer running jumps her back row, dug out by Sauer. Picked it up. Here's Grayson Hughes, brings it across. Mallory Springer with the dig. Aaron Johnson over to Annabelle Taylor, tipped it to net. Taylor digs it back out. Johnson with it now. Be bumped across by Jocelyn Holtz on the third hit. Free ball, Eagles. Elfgren set it up, middle of the floor. Grayson Hughes, back row, got the kill. Grayson Hughes with her third kill. 21-19, Eagles by 2. Swervari back into the match for the Eagles. The libero back to serve. Also going out is number 2, Braylon Florell. And in comes number 13, Ellie McCarter. 21-19 your score. Eagles with the lead and the serve. They bring it across. It's picked up by Kubik. Bumped up. Here's Brooklyn Holtz, and she's got another kill right in the donut hole. Number 6 for Brooklyn Holtz. The sophomore keeping the Trojans in this one. 21-20. Brooklyn Holtz having a great opening set. Chloe Gooden, the transfer from Arapahoe, back to serve. Brings it across. Overhand serve. Daisy Ryan passes it up. Here's Grayson Hughes. Tipped at the net. Dug out by Mallory Springer. Gooden sets it up. Brooklyn Holtz tipped at the net. Kept alive. And now back across it comes. Can they get it down? They do not. Daisy Ryan bumps across free ball. Trojans. Mallory Springer, far side. Holtz again. Tipped at the net. Kept alive once again. Setting it up near side. Florell, who came back into the match. And they're going to say the Trojans, I think, got into the net there. 22-20. So the Eagles back with the serve. And Trojans are going to take their second time out of the match. 22-20. The Eagles with the lead. To take a break. We'll be back here with more high school volleyball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorne back here live in Cambridge. Overton with the serve, 22-20. They're on the right side of the net. Kubik with the pass up to Springer. Set it up. This is tipped. Oh, it's blocked in there by Grayson Hughes as Jocelyn Holtz tried to come for the kill. 23-20 now, a 3-point lead. Hughes' first block of the night. She does have 4 kills here in this opening set. Set number 1 of best of 5 here. Right across, Kubik digs it out. Mallory Springer setting up, middle of the floor. Brooklyn Holtz back row long. And now it's set point for the Eagles. 24-20 on the 6th attack here by the Trojans. Bring it into the net and a service there. First of the night for either team. And the Trojans get a point, 24-21. They're back within 3. They've got to get 3 here to make it go extra points. Brooklyn Holtz back to serve. Brings it across. It's picked up by the Eagles. They set it up. Hughes comes cross court, dug out by Mallory Springer. Aaron Johnson with the bump set, far side. Kubik. Back row picked up by Daisy Ryan. And it's brought back across, and the Trojans cannot get it across on the third hit. So that'll be the set number 1. The Eagles are going to take set 1, 25-21. 21. Back here with set 2 right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
First Central Bank.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. Grady Schneider back at the studios in McCook. The Eagles won the opening set 25-21 here this evening. Set number 2 coming up. It should be the Eagles serving. No, it should be the Trojans serving first, and it will be. Aaron Johnson is going back to serve for the Trojans. They're on the left side of the net. The Eagles on the right side here this evening. On the floor for the Eagles right now is number 2, Braylon Florell. Number 4, Kayla Elfgren. Also out to number 12, Daisy Ryan. Number 8, Halen Hughes. Number 9, Chloe Suavari. And number 7 is also out there, Neva Sauer for the for the Eagles. For the Trojans, it's number 12, Aaron Johnson. Number 5, Chloe Goodner-Libero. Number 3, Mallory Springer. The Holt sisters, Brooklyn and Jocelyn, and Nicole Kubik. Johnson with the serve, back row, dug out by Suavari. Setting it up. They're setting up for Ryan. She pushes it across. Picked up here by the Trojans. Far side, Kubik comes back row, dug out nicely by Suavari as she's fallen to the floor. And Ryan brings it across and got the kill. Daisy Ryan has her 5th kill of the match. Eagles get the first point at set 2. They lead at 1-0. Braylon Florell back to serve for Overton. Brings it across. And Gooden up to Mallory Springer. Setting it up. Kubik comes cross court. Dug out by Suavari. Elfgren setting it up. Far side. That is Sauer. Dug out nicely by Brooklyn Holtz. And there's Kubik going to be blocked. Brings it back across and out. And so a point for the Eagles. They lead it 2-0. Back to serve once again is Braylon Florell for the Eagles. Middle of the floor, right side of the net. Eagles up 2-0. Brings it across, back row. Gooden up to Mallory Springer. Set it up. Jocelyn Holtz into the donut hole. Diving dig out by the Eagles. That was Florell digging it out. Gooden pushes it back up. Mallory Springer set it up. And Kubik comes cross court. Suavari digs it out. She's in the right spot. Set up Daisy Ryan. She'll push it across. Free ball for the Trojans. And they're going to call a carry on Brooklyn Holtz. 3-0 Eagles. Jumping out to an early lead here in set 2 after winning the first set 25-21. Bring it across. Is dug out and can't get there off the hands of Jocelyn Holtz. And it'll be another point for the Eagles. 4-0 on the ace by Florell, her first of the night. Bring it across. Gooden up to Mallory Springer, setting it up. Elizabeth Kubik will roll shot it across, picked up by the Eagles. And into the net, an attack error on the Eagles. Bad pass by Suavari, and number 4, Elfgren, could not get there. And that ball hits the net, and Annabelle Taylor checks in for Chloe Gooden to play the front row. Back to serve Brooklyn. Crossing got it. Of course, Jolene Ryan was the older sister, graduated last year, was the kill leader for the Eagles, both the daughters of head coach Haley Ryan. And now Daisy Ryan looking to step back into them shoes. Brings it across. And Jocelyn Holtz with the bad pass, and it's another ace for Daisy Ryan, her fourth of the match. 6-2, Eagles up by 4 here in set 2. Bring it across once again. And another bad pass, and then nobody got out of the way. And we're going to have a timeout here, I think, by the Trojans. Nope, not yet. 7-2 on another ace, this one by Elfgren. 7-2 is your score. The Eagles up by 5 here in set 2, early in set 2. And Gooden can't handle that one. And a second ace by Elfgren. Timeout by the Trojans, 8-2. Eagles starting to walk away with set 2. See if the Trojans can regroup and get back in it just like they did set 1. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
For the Eagles, brings it across. She's had 2 straight aces, so timeout was called there by the Trojans. And Brooklyn Holtz brings it across. Free ball for the Eagles. They set it up middle of the floor. Daisy Ryan tries to go cross court. Nicely dug out there by Brooklyn Holtz. Jocelyn Holtz up to Kubik. She pushes it back row. Elfgren with it. Back set. Looking for number 8, Hughes, Halen Hughes, and it's taken across. Now Kubik tips it right back. Almost got the kill here. Daisy Ryan out of the middle. Blocked. Brought back across. The Eagles have it back. Ryan will dink it across, and now they're going to say the Trojans got into the net. Trojans tried to block that little dink and got into the net, and it's now 9-2. Elfgren serving for the Eagles up by 7. They won the first set 25-21. It was a great first set. Trojans had their chances there. Kubik up to Mallory Springer, far side middle, and Taylor hits it into the net. An attack here by the Trojans. Their 7th of the match. The Eagles have 7 also. 10-2, though. A lot of the Trojans have been right here in set 2. It's given the Eagles an 8-point lead. Bring it across. Gooden with a bad pass. And another ace for Elfgren, her 3rd, all right here in this rotation. It was 6-2 when she started. It's now 11-2. 3 of those aces for Elfgren. Brings it across. Brooklyn Holtz over to Mallory Springer. She'll tip it across. They set it up middle of the floor. Daisy Ryan dinking it, and she's got a kill. And the Trojans getting a little bit caught flat-footed right now. Daisy Ryan got her 7th kill right there. Elfgren on a roll. 6 straight, 7 straight here for Elfgren. She brings it across. Kubik, bad pass, but Gooden's going to be able to run it down. Bumps it forward. It's brought across by Brooklyn Holtz. Free ball. Eagles, and they move. Everybody moved out of the way. Brooklyn Holt picks up her 7th kill on a little bit of luck. So they finally break Elfgren, and back to serve will be Elizabeth Kubik. 12-3 your score. Trojans going to try to climb back in this one. Just got a knit and pick going on it. Going to bump it across. No, they're going to have an attack here as Halen Hughes, the freshman, couldn't get it across. The 8th attack here on the Eagles. Now the Trojans back within 8, 12-4. See if they can get on a roll here. Kubik brings it across, sets it up. Elfgren setting it up for Ryan. It's blocked! Blocked in there by Mallory Springer. Her first block of the match, and it is now 12-5. Elizabeth Kubik on a roll, 3 straight. Kubik brings it across. Suavari up to Elfgren, setting it up near side. Halen Hughes back down the row. Picked up by Holtz, and Mallory Springer will tip it across. It's almost down, but a nice save by the Eagles. Springer has it back now. Gooden setting it up. Brooklyn Holtz will bump it across. This time they play it. Set it up. Daisy Ryan. Blocked! Right back across, so now the Trojans have it. Mallory Springer set it up. Brooklyn Holtz into the net. Attack error. Number 8 for the Trojans. And it's 13-5. Daisy Ryan back to serve for Overton. Sovari goes out, and into the match comes number 13, number 12. Number 15, Grayson Hughes. I'll get that number right. Here's Brooklyn Holtz, cross court into the donut hole. Got the kill right in front of Daisy Ryan. Ryan got a hand on him, but couldn't get it up high enough for anybody else to help. Another kill by Brooklyn Holtz. Aaron Johnson into the match. Mallory Springer back to serve. Middle of the floor, left side of the net. Reading jump serve, brings it across. Grayson Hughes up to Elfgren, back set over to Sauer, tip, kept alive by the Trojans. Johnson over to Brooklyn Holtz, tipped at the net, kept alive by the Eagles. Elfgren to Ryan, out of the back row, brings it across. Kubik digs it out. Johnson, bump set over to Brooklyn Holtz, roll shot across, picked up by the Eagles. Elfgren set it up. Grayson Hughes into the net. The Eagles' 9th attack here, and the Trojans now back within 6. They're just starting to pick away a little bit at this lead. That's what you got to do. 13-7, they're back within 6. They were down 12-4 at one time. They're back within 6. Daisy Ryan, a bad pass. It's going to be picked up, though. She's going to bump it across onto third. Free ball, Trojans. Mallory Springer over to Brooklyn Holtz. Tipped and kept alive by Florell. Back set looking for Halen Hughes. Picked up by Mallory Springer. Aaron Johnson, bump set over to Brooklyn Holtz, excuse me. They set it up. Here's Grayson Hughes. Tipped at the net. Kept alive by Mallory Springer. And then Johnson. Johnson Holtz into the net, and another attack error on the Trojans there, 9th. 14-7, the Eagles lead it. Suavari, the libero, back to serve for the Eagles. Brings it across. It's picked up by Kubik. Springer over to Johnson. Blocked, kept alive. Mallory Springer goes back over. Brooklyn Holtz into the net. The 10th attack error on the Trojans. They're down by 8 again, 15-7. Start picking away, and then the Eagles say, let's extend this back out. And that's the way set two's been. Mallory Springer. Jocelyn Holtz over to Aaron Johnson. She tips it into the net. Her 11th, the Trojans' 11th attack here. Timeout by the Trojans. We're going to take one with them. 16-9, the Eagles lead set 2. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. Grady Remschneider back at the studios. 16-7. The Eagles up by 9 here in set 2. The Eagles also serving it is Suavari, the libero. Back to serve, Chloe Suavari. She'll bring it across, back row it goes. Jocelyn Holtz up to Mallory Springer, looking for Brooklyn Holtz in the middle. Goes back court, dug out by Ryan. And now a bad pass, and Grayson Hughes are going to call a double hit here. And the Trojans are going to get the point. 16-8. Chloe Gooden back to serve for the black and orange. Trojans on their home floor. Lost the opening set 25-21. Trying to crawl back into this one. Gooden brings it across. Rovari up to McFarland. They set it up far side. Halen Hughes setting it up. Here's Brooklyn Holtz. Can't get it down as Ryan digs it out into the net. Florell with the attack here. 16-9. Trojans back within 7. See if they can pick at this lead a little bit more. It'd be nice to run off about 3 or 4 more right here. Gooden dug out by Elfgren. Halen Hughes set it up out of the back row. Swavari, the libero, going to get the kill off the libero's hands of the Trojans. That is Chloe Gooden. So Swavari got the kill, her second of the match. McCarter coming. Here, Jocelyn Hughes and Springer will tip it across on the third. Free ball, and it's blocked. Nope, the Eagles got the kill down. So Grayson Hughes with kill number 5. 5 away from taking set 2 and making it 2-0. 20-9. McCarter, back row. Jocelyn Hughes up to Mallory Springer. Jump set. Picked up by Brooklyn Hughes. Can't get it across. Holtz, and now we got a kill from Florell of the Eagles. And McCarter on a roll right now. 21-9 your score. Holtz gets it back from Springer. Can't get it across. Grayson Hughes bumps it. Swavari brings it across. It's picked up by Brooklyn Holtz. Gooden back up to Holtz. They'll bump it across. Free ball for the Eagles. Sent it up. Florell tipped it to net and kept it alive. Mallory Springer back over to drive, and they can't get it across. Another attack here on the Trojans as Brooklyn Holtz could not get it across on the set from Springer. 22-9 your score. 3 away from taking set 2 are the Eagles. First set was a good one. Second one, good if you're an Eagle fan. Mallory Springer set it up. Aaron Johnson cross court, dug out. There by the Eagles, a joust at the net, and it's kept alive, and now Trojans push it across. Can they get it down? They will. Point for the Trojans as that goes into the net, another attack here, and it's 22-10. Sub coming in for the Eagles. Halen Hughes comes back in for McCarter, and it will be Brooklyn Holtz back to serve for the black and orange. Left side of the net, middle of the floor, brings it across. Daisy Ryan up to Elfgren, setting it up. Grayson Hughes pushes it across. Mallory Springer up to Aaron Johnson. Bump set, far side. Q big, tips it down the line. Is picked up by the Eagles. Elfgren set it up for Grayson Hughes. She'll come back across. And it's picked up here. Q big into the net. Another attack here on the Trojans. They're 13th. Neither team really has the hitters that they had last year on the floor right now. And here's an ace from Grayson Hughes, and now it is set point for the Eagles, 24-10. Of course, the Trojans lost. And there's a service error. Second one of the night. That's just the second service error. On either team, both are on the Eagles right now. Aaron Johnson back to serve, 24-11. Johnson brings it across. Wavari up to Elfman. She'll push it across. Here's Springer with it. Setting it up middle of the floor. Jocelyn Holtz breaks it across, and Ryan digs it out. And set it back up for Ryan, and she's got the kill, and that's set 2. Ryan with her 8th kill, and set 2 goes to the Eagles, 25-11. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with set number 3 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Brady Rimmenschneider back at the studios in McCook. 25-21, 25-11. The Eagles have taken the first 2 sets. Eagles on the right side of the net. Trojans on the left side here. We get ready to start set 3. And hang on one second. Anything that doesn't have coconut, bananas, or pineapple. So I just want something in the cake drying here at Cambridge. So the youngest Springer gal headed down to pick it up for me. So nice of her. She always comes up and visits with me during the matches. So 30 seconds away from starting set 3. See, the Trojans got to come back now and get the reverse sweep from the Eagles. Not an impossible task, but they're going to have to play better than they did set 2. Go back to set 1. 25-21 was your score there. The Trojans did not look bad at all during that match. Second set, they just had trouble going. Too many unforced errors. They had 7 unforced errors in that second set. And the Eagles picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aces in that. You can't give Overton 6 aces. Neither one of these teams is powerful as they were last year. Of course, the Trojans without Jalen Kemp, Bailey Allmeyer, Leah Downer, and Brylan Springer. And then you can pretty much say also without services of Erin Johnson. She's got that big brace on out there, really limited on what she can do. She's trying her best, so, she's out there playing in pain. So you got to give her that. And, of course, the Eagles without Jolene Ryan, Aaron Wood, a few others out there. And there's an ace service. Everybody just moves out of the way, and Florell gets the easy ace right there. That's just miscommunication, and Coach Carpenter won't like that one at all. 1-0 Eagles. Florell to serve, middle floor, right side of the net. Dug out by Brooklyn Holtz into the net, throwing a bad pass, and 2 straight aces by Florell, and the Eagles go up 2-0. So, Trojans got to get going right here. Kubik, bad pass, Gooden won't be able to run it down. 3 straight aces to start the third set by the Eagles, and it is 3-0. If you look at these two teams athletically, they should be pretty evenly matched. And right now it's just crawling in, and there's one tipped off the top. 4 straight aces by Braylon Florell, and it's 4-0. Right now, I would say with the Trojans, it's mental. This is a talented young group of girls. They just got to remember that. Now a service error, the third of the night for the Eagles. The Trojans have not had a service error. That's one good thing. Bad thing is they didn't serve a lot in that second set. So back to serve will be Brooklyn Holtz for the Trojans, trying to get them back into it. Back row go. Bad pass by the Eagles. They're going to run it down. Swavari will push it across on the third. Gooden runs this one down. Brooklyn Holtz bumps it up, and Elizabeth Kubik will bring it across on the third. Swavari up to Florell, and that's a bad pass on an attack there on the Eagles, and the Trojans get two in a row. They're back within 2, 4-2. Brooklyn Holtz brings it across, picked up there by Halen Hughes, setting it up. This is Sauer. She'll take it to the back row. Brooklyn Holtz has it. Set it up. This is Kubik. Back row picked up there by Florell. Now Daisy Ryan comes across, and it's out. An attack error, number 13 on the Eagles. It's 4-3. Trojans back within one now. So the Eagles round off 4 straight to start the set, and the Trojans to come back with 3 straight of their own. Holtz to the back row. Picked up by Swavari. Third hit coming across his dugout, and going to be a kill here for number 7, Neva Sauer, her third. And Elfgren back to serve now for the Eagles. They lead at 5-3. Brooklyn Holtz setting it up. Jocelyn Holtz at the net. Got it down. Jocelyn Holtz, her second kill of the match. She's been pretty quiet tonight, but she got a kill right there. Makes it 5-4, and Aaron Johnson going back to serve now for Cambridge. Johnson, far side of the floor, left side of the net, brings it across. Swavari up to Elfgren. Going to be pushed across by Daisy Ryan, and she got the kill. 9 kills for Daisy Ryan, and she'll go back. (8-4) your score here. Eagles leading the Trojans. They bring it back across. Brooklyn Holtz setting it up. There's Jocelyn Holtz, tipped at the net, kept alive by the Eagles. Halen Hughes up to Elfgren, setting it up. This is Sauer, blocked at the net and down. The sophomore Jocelyn Holtz with her second block of the night. 8-5. Eagles lead the Trojans here in set 3. The Eagles are up 2-0, 25-21, 25-11. Jocelyn Holtz tipped in into the net. Their first service error of the night by the Trojans. Swavari back into the match, and to the bench goes Neva Sauer. Swavari, the junior libero for the Eagles. Played a little bit last year, not a lot though. Good, and off her knees, digs it out. Mallory Springer will bump it across, free ball, Eagles. Swavari up to Elfgren, back set looking for Ryan, down the line, tipped. That was Halen Hughes, the freshman, with her first kill. And now a 5-point lead for the Eagles, up 10-5. Right now is when you got to break the set, break the serve of the Eagles. You got to get it right back. Then you got to go on a run of your own. Did that a lot last year when they got down. See if they can do it here tonight. Jocelyn Holtz up to Mallory Springer. Far side, Kubik comes across court. Got it! Swavari moved out of the way, and Kubik's got her first kill. Cross court from the near pin, or the far pin off the far side of the net to the near corner here. Right in front of the line judge. 10-6. Kubik brings it across. Bad pass. Can the Eagles do it? They do. Haley Hughes pushes it across. Mallory Springer setting it up now. Brooklyn Holtz, down the line. Third hit brought across by the Eagles. Mallory Springer going to try to catch him off guard, but Hughes brings it back up. They set it up for Florell. Tips at the net and down. Florell got a lucky kill right there as it tipped the net. And then the Trojans couldn't pick it back up. McCarter in to serve now for the blue and black. 11-6 your score. Eagles up by 5 here in set 3. They lead at 2-0. Kubik up to Mallory Springer, over to Brooklyn Holtz. Daisy Ryan with the diving dig. Grayson Hughes pushes it across. It's picked up by Kubik. Springer back over. Brooklyn Holtz, a nice diving dig by Slavari. And they'll bump it across. Free ball for the Trojans. Gooden up to Mallory Springer, far side, looking for Brooklyn Holtz, and it's just long. Just missed the back line. 15th tack error for the Trojans. 12-6 your score. Eagles lead it by 6. McCarter to serve. Brings it across. Jocelyn Holtz. Mallory Springer. Brooklyn Holtz comes cross court and missed. Just missed again. Just a little bit long here. And the 16th attack here. I'll tell you what. Next year is looking very good for the Trojans. Timeout on the floor. 13-6. The Eagles with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florm back here with you. 13-6 is your score. The Eagles lead the Trojans. They're up 2-0 and leading set 3 by 7. McCarter, cross, Kubik, up to Mallory Springer, far side. Brooklyn Holtz brings across the dugout by the Eagles. Here's Florell, blocked at the net and down. Mallory Springer with her second block of the match. Mallory Springer back to serve now. We need Mallory to get on a roll right here. She did a lot last year. She had 4 aces in a row at one time in a match against Bertrand. Brings it across. It's dug out by Haylen Hughes. Set it up. Grayson Hughes tipped at the net. And nice diving dig by the Trojans. And a nice push across by Annabelle Taylor. Eagles have it. Florell pushed it across and picked up by Mallory Springer. Up to Aaron Johnson. Setting across. Brooklyn Holtz. Dug out by Ryan in the back row. Now the Trojans have it back. Mallory Springer set up for Aaron Johnson on the back set. Brings it across. It's nicely dug out. Elfgren on the dive. Here's Florell. She'll take it across court. And picked up by Jocelyn Holtz. Here's Brooklyn Holtz into the net. 17th attack error by the Trojans. 14-7 is your score. Grayson Hughes back to serve, a junior for the Eagles. Here's Elizabeth Kubik, brings it across the overpass. Here's an overpass back, and the Trojans can't do it, but now another back overpass. Mallory Springer sets it up. Johnson, cross-court kill. Aaron Johnson with her second kill. Well, if Aaron Johnson was at full strength right now, the Trojans' season would be a lot different. You get her and Emery Tomlin out there together at full strength. This team with the guy right here, yeah, this would be dangerous. Gooden brings it across, setting it up for Daisy Ryan. It's tipped at the net and down. Daisy Ryan with another kill. I think if Emery and Aaron were at full strength right now, that's why I say this team, the future looks good for next year, because these other girls are going to have another year of experience, and this is going to be a dangerous team next year. Here's Jocelyn Holtz, and is blocked, picked up by Brooklyn Holtz. Back to Johnson, tipped at the net, kept alive by Grayson Hughes. Set up, and it's taken to the back row by Ryan. Kubik had it, up to Brooklyn Holtz, now to Jocelyn Holtz, and the Eagles keep it alive. Daisy Ryan dinks it across. Kubik with a nice diving dig. And it's blocked in there, and Elfgren gets the block of a Jocelyn Holtz tip across, and they were waiting for that one. She just pushed it right back on top of her. 16-8. Florell to serve. Kubik up to Mallory Springer. Back set Johnson. And nice save by the Eagles. They're going to get it across. This is going to be a third hit out across by Sauer. Free ball for the Trojans. They set it up. Jocelyn Holtz tried to tip it across, and it's going to be down. An attack here on the Eagles. 16-9. Brooklyn Holtz back to serve for the Trojans. They're trying to climb back into this. Not done yet. 16-9. They're down 7. Down 2 sets none. Back row. Swavari set it up for Elfgren. Now here's Daisy Ryan. Back row and just hammered that one. Nobody could get a hand on it. 11th kill for Daisy Ryan. That's one thing. Aaron Johnson being on the floor, she can hit the ball, but boy, she could get them ups like she did with for the knee injury. Power. Mallory Springer set it up. Johnson near side, brought back a block, brought back across. The Trojans have it. Here's Kubik down into the donut hole. Nice dig out by Florell. They set it up. Sauer takes it across. Diving dig by the Trojans. That was Brooklyn Holtz. And Kubik brings it across. Free ball for the Eagles. Daisy Ryan, back row kill. 12th for Daisy Ryan. Elfgren to serve for the Eagles. 18-9. They bring it across. And a bad pass, and it's an ace for Elfgren. Her 4th of the match. That is 16 aces for the Eagles. Elfgren again brings it across. Picked up. Mallory Springer setting it up. This is Johnson. Got it cross court and just missed. 18th attack here by the Trojans. Some of these have been really close. If they were just 4 or 5 inches shorter, it's a point for the Trojans. 20-9 now. Eagles trying to take the sweep here. Jocelyn Holtz up to Mallory Springer. Back to Jocelyn Holtz in the middle. Back row it goes. And again, to save it, they do. Swavari takes it across. Mallory Springer with the set now. Far side, Elizabeth Kubik. Back row picked up by Florell. Set it up. Daisy Ryan blocked. Back across, the Eagles got it. They had a nice save, and Ryan's going to bump it across on the third. Chloe Gooden up to Mallory Springer, setting it up. Far side, Elizabeth Kubik will roll shot it across. Back over Elfgren to Halen Hughes. Nice diving dig by Mallory Springer. Jocelyn Holtz tips it across. Kubik. It's picked up by the Eagles, and they're going to bump it across. Free ball for the Trojan. Brooklyn Holtz, Mallory Springer, Johnson. Down the line, got it. Off the hands of Sauer. Aaron Johnson with her 3rd kill. Like Overton. Daisy Ryan up to Jocelyn Holtz, Mallory Springer. And taking it back across, block though. The Trojans have it back. Here's Jocelyn Holtz out in the middle, dinks it across, and bring it. Wow, what a play by McCarter to get that across. Here's Jocelyn Holtz again, blocked in there by Grayson Hughes. And that's her 3rd block, and it is now 23-10. Eagles 2 away from the sweep. Don't forget, afterwards, going to have your Amateurs Bar and Grill Player of the Game. We'll also have Coach Lauren Carpenter coming up on that. Brings it across. Here's Mallory Springer set it up. Jocelyn Holtz back row. Just missed. Match point now for Overton. 14 of them coming up. Trojans have got to score 14 points just to stay alive. 24-10. Daisy Ryan serving. It's Mallory Springer setting it up. Holtz pushes it across and down. Jocelyn Holtz with her third kill. This will be number 8. Jocelyn Holtz back to serve. Now Annabelle Taylor into the match. Gooden goes to the bench. 24-11. Jocelyn brings it across. Grayson Hughes, bad pass, picked up though. And back to her, down the line, tip. Kept alive by the Trojans. Taylor sets it up. Kubik, back row. Picked up nicely by Ryan. Elfgren setting it up near side. Sauer takes it across, and she's going to get the kill. Sauer with her 4th kill. The Eagles get the sweep here. 25-11 in set 3. 25-21, 25-11 in sets 2 and 3. The Eagles with the sweep. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be back here with your your Cambridge Physical Therapy post-game show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications, online at pnpt.com.
Runza is hiring, which means you could work with Alex.
I love working here. The perks are great, but if I'm being honest, I'm really in it for the fries.
Oh, but the fun work environment is pretty great too, right?
Fries.
Career opportunities.
Fry opportunities?
The flexible schedules.
Love that. Means I can have fries any time of day.
It's fry o'clock somewhere. Apply today at runza.com/jobs or text Runza to 242424. Runza makes it all better.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with Grady Remmenschneider back at the studios tonight. Just finished up the Eagles, Overton Eagles, Cambridge Trojans volleyball match. The Eagles get the sweep tonight, 25-21, 25-11, 25-11. And this is your Cambridge Physical Therapy postgame show. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Lauren Carpenter. And Coach, you had to be kind of happy with the way your team played that opening set. I mean, they did some really good things. Sets 2 and 3, did a little bit of that mental toughness you talked about, in the pregame show kind of came out.
Yeah, so the first set, the girls were excited. They wanted it. Of course, the revenge that they were going for. It came out, I just kept comparing us, like, the ceiling's right here, and we're just, like, dabbling back and forth. Like, we just got to break through. Like, we had no breakthrough that entire first set, unfortunately, and we needed that momentum to get us into the next few sets. But, and then set 2 and 3, we just crumbled. One pass turned into one passing error turned into 17 passing errors, and thankfully, we had Erin Johnson on the court tonight, finally, and so she did a good job of bringing some energy to our team and, putting the ball, placing the ball, pushing them out of system on that right side. But, yeah, other than that, we've got a lot to work on.
Yeah, it would be different if Erin could actually jump a little bit, too. I mean, you can see that. I mean, and she's out there. She's giving her best. I mean, you got to give that girl credit for just even trying to be out there with an injury she's got. And, this whole game would be different because you could use her across the whole floor.
Absolutely.
She's a decent passer. She's a great server. She's a great kill. She's a blocker. And some of that's just limited. And you could see, though, as the match went along, though, I thought, too, she kind of gained some confidence.
Oh, she did. She did for sure. Yeah, she got more comfortable. And I talked to her a little bit before the game and asked her how she was feeling. And she's like, I'm just nervous. Like, I'm not going to be there or get there to the ball and whatever. And I'm like, just play. Like, naturally, you're athletic, the game of volleyball, just let your, mental state of mind, just let it control you and you will be just fine. But yeah, she did good. I'm really proud of her for coming in, and honestly, like Emery, we didn't know she wasn't going to play until this morning. We had a feeling maybe something was going to change, maybe not. But unfortunately, doctor said no to playing today, so that definitely changed the pace, and we had to change rotations and everything. So
yeah, and
a lot going on.
That's too bad because you put both her and Erin back on the floor completely healthy. This is a whole different
It'd
team.
be an entire different team.
This would be a whole different team. And like I said, that first set you looked really good. I kind of thought, this is kind of reminded me of Trojans last year.
Oh, I even said that. I'm like, you guys, we're getting there. I'm feeling it. Like, this is the team we should be and we want to be. But, gosh, I don't know.
It's still early in the season, Coach. We're still in the first month, and you got 2 months left to go.
Yeah.
I mean, so, the future looks good, though. I mean, you see these young kids, the Holtz girls, Nicole or Elizabeth Kubik, excuse me, but you see them as they go, like even from last year, they're a step ahead. Next year's going to be another step ahead.
Definitely.
And, you do lose Erin and Emery, but other than that, you bring back everybody else, and with another year of experience, another year of being in the weight room, another year of just getting coordination.
Around. Yeah, definitely.
Down. I mean, this could be a dangerous team.
It could be. There's a lot of potential there, and that's just it. There's a lot of potential there, and we just got to find our system, find what works for us.
So coming up now, I believe you guys come up to, is it McCook this weekend?
Nope, that's next weekend.
Next weekend, okay.
We have Loomis on Tuesday. And then we have the rest of the week off, and then McCook on Saturday.
And then coming up after that, you got Mid Valley, which is coming up, I believe, the next Tuesday after that, which is our next match to cover for you guys. So,
awesome. I
mean, you got some winnable games. Loomis has got a pretty decent team, but, I don't know if there's anybody on your schedule that you guys can't play with. I mean,
right. And we need that. We need to get our confidence built and get back to Trojan volleyball.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up, and sorry you didn't get the win tonight, but let's go win some games this year and still make that trip down to Lincoln.
Sounds good. Thanks, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Lauren Carpenter. Let's take another quick break. We'll be back here with more of your Cambridge Physical Therapy post-game show, bringing you today's stats from the game right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
M&B,